In the quiet corridors of time, there are years that echo with a deeper silence. 1975 was one of them. Across the world, candles dimmed, stages fell silent, and the pages of life turned with heavy hearts. We lost voices that once stirred millions, faces that brightened cinema screens, and minds that transformed dreams into art. Tonight, let us walk slowly through the echoes of 1975. With each story, a soul shines once more. May we remember, may we honor, may we never forget. Susan Hayward, 1917 to 1975. Born in Brooklyn, New York, was a Hollywood icon whose fiery eyes and raw emotion defined an era. Rising from poverty, she fought through minor roles to star in I Want to Live, 1958, earning an Oscar. Her career was a testament to resilience, each role imbued with her soul. Diagnosed with lung cancer in 1972, possibly linked to radiation exposure during filming, she faced her illness with courage. Hayward passed on March 14, 1975, in Beverly Hills. Her private funeral drew family and close friends, but her death shook Hollywood. Newspapers hailed her as an eternal flame. Fans sent flowers and letters, bidding farewell to a woman who lived for art. Hayward's legacy endures, proving passion outlives a fleeting life. Pier Paolo Pasolini, 1922 to 1975. Born in Bologna, Italy, was a visionary director and poet who challenged norms. His films, like The Gospel According to St. Matthew 1964 and Ichen Jobai Tsishawu, exposed society's shadows, inequality, power, and morality. Raised amid war, Pasolini found his voice in poetry before embracing cinema's raw honesty. On November 2, 1975, he was brutally murdered in Ostia, Rome, under mysterious circumstances, possibly tied to his outspoken views. His funeral, draped in white flowers, drew hundreds of mourners. Italian press called him a poet of truth. Though his life ended in tragedy, Pasolini's works remain a beacon, illuminating humanity's complexities. Josephine Baker, 1906 to 1975, born in St. Louis, Missouri, was a symbol of freedom. From a childhood of poverty, she became Paris's Black Pearl with electrifying performances at Forlì. Breaking racial barriers, she also fought fascism and adopted her rainbow tribe of 12 children. In 1975, Baker returned to the Paris stage, earning rapturous applause. Days later, on April 12th, she died of a cerebral hemorrhage at 68. Her Paris funeral drew thousands, with France honoring her with the Legion of Honor. Her songs echoed through the streets, a tribute to her courage. Baker's legacy lives on, a testament to love's boundless power. Frederick March, 1897 to 1975. Born in Racine, Wisconsin, was a towering actor with Oscars for Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, 1931, and The Best Years of Our Lives, 1946. From banking to Broadway, his versatility shone in roles from tragedy to comedy. March died on April 4, 1975, in Los Angeles, from prostate cancer. His private funeral was intimate, but tributes poured in, praising him as a man of tragedy. March's performances, etched in film history, remind us that art is a mirror to the human soul. Richard Conte, 1910 to 1975, born in Jersey City, New Jersey, was a staple in crime dramas. Immortalized as Don Barzini in The Godfather, 1972. From street performer to Hollywood, his intense roles carried depth. Conte died on April 15, 1975, in Los Angeles from a heart attack. His modest funeral saw peers mourn a dedicated actor. Conte's legacy lies in his ability to breathe life into every role, proving even small parts leave lasting marks. Mo Howard, 1897 to 1975, born in Brooklyn, New York, led the Three Stooges with his iconic bowl haircut and slapstick genius. From vaudeville to film, he brought laughter to millions. Despite challenges, his optimism endured. Howard died on May 4, 1975, in Los Angeles from lung cancer. His simple funeral drew heartfelt fan tributes. Mo's legacy is joy, a reminder that laughter heals even the deepest wounds. Moms Mabley, 1894 to 1975, born in Brevard, North Carolina, was a trailblazing comedian whose witty storytelling captivated audiences on The Merv Griffin Show, overcoming poverty and racism. She became an icon. Mabley died on May 23, 1975, in New York, from heart failure. Her warm funeral echoed with her favorite tunes. Mum's legacy of resilience and humor continues to inspire, a light in dark times. Ozzie Nelson, 1906 to 1975, born in Jersey City, New Jersey, starred in the adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, embodying the ideal father. From musician to actor-director, he shaped a generation's view of family. Nelson died on June 3, 1975, in Los Angeles, from liver cancer. His quiet funeral saw fans nationwide mourn. Ozzie's legacy of love and family values endures, a cornerstone of his art. Larry Blyden, 1925 to 1975, born in Houston, Texas, charmed audiences as host of What's My Line and To Tell the Truth. A gifted stage actor, his warmth was magnetic. Blyden died on June 6, 1975, in a car accident in Morocco. His New York funeral drew colleagues and fans. His sudden loss left a void, but Blyden's smile lives on in memory. Rod Serling, 1924 to 1975, born in Syracuse, New York, created The Twilight Zone, weaving tales of the surreal. A social advocate, he challenged injustice through art. Serling died on June 28, 1975, in Rochester, New York, after heart surgery. His modest funeral belied his vast impact. Serling's stories, timeless and thought-provoking, continue to captivate. Bob Wills, 1905 to 1975, born in Cars, Texas, pioneered Western swing with his Texas Playboys. Hits like Steel Guitar, Rag Blended, Country, and Jazz. Wills died on May 13, 1975, in Fort Worth, from pneumonia. His funeral resonated with his music. Wills' legacy is a joyful sound that unites hearts across generations. Pete Ham, 1947 to 1975, born in Swansea, Wales, was Badfinger's soulful voice behind Without You. Financial strife and disputes led to despair, and he took his life on April 24, 1975, in Surrey, England. His quiet funeral left fans heartbroken. Ham's music, a beacon of beauty, shines through the darkness. Mike Brandt, 1947 to 1975, born in Cyprus, was Israel's pop sensation with Les Moy's Timer. Rising from a refugee family, his voice melted hearts. Brandt took his life on April 25, 1975, in Paris. His funeral drew thousands. His songs of love remain a cherished legacy. Joe Mooney, 1911 to 1975, born in Paterson, New Jersey, was a jazz accordionist and organist whose unique style reshaped the genre. Mooney died on May 12, 1975, in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. His small funeral honored his creativity. Mooney's music reminds us that innovation knows no bounds. Al Jackson Jr., 1935 to 1975, born in Memphis, Tennessee, was the drummer behind Stax Records Sound, nicknamed the Human Timekeeper. He was murdered at home on October 1, 1975. His Memphis funeral was tearful. Jackson's rhythms live on the pulse of music history. Bernard Herrmann, 1911 to 1975, born in New York, scored Citizen Kane and Taxi Driver, crafting haunting melodies. He died on December 24, 1975, in Los Angeles from a heart attack. His private funeral drew peers' respect. Herrmann's music bridges art and emotion. William Hartnell, 1908 to 1975, born in London, England, was Doctor Who's first Doctor, bringing gravitas from Shakespearean roots. He died on April 23, 1975, in Kent, from heart failure. His simple funeral touched global fans. Hut legacy launched an enduring mythos. Al Lettieri, 1928 to 1975, born in New York, shown as Salazzo in The Godfather. His raw intensity defined his roles. Lettieri died on October 18, 1975, in New York from a heart attack. His small funeral honored his craft. His performances remain unforgettable. William Lundigan, 1914 to 1975, born in Syracuse, New York, was an actor and host known for Men into Space. His charm shone in media. Lundigan died on December 20, 1975, in Los Angeles from heart disease. His warm funeral drew tributes. Lundigan's versatility inspires. Arthur Treacher, 1894 to 1975, born in Brighton, England, was a comedic actor and fish and chips chain namesake. His wit charmed audiences. Treacher died on December 14, 1975, in New York. His quiet funeral celebrated his humor. Treacher's legacy is a timeless smile. As the stars of 1975 faded, they left behind melodies, performances, and stories that endure. From Susan Hayward to Arthur Treacher, each was a thread in humanity's tapestry. Their funerals, whether grand or quiet, wove love and loss together. We mourn but also learn to live fully, love deeply, and create boldly. As Josephine Baker said, "I'm not afraid of death because I have lived." They lived brilliantly, and their legacies light our path, urging us to cherish every fleeting moment.